Hi, Fruity Cutie. What's up? My name is Jeanette, also known as Ms.FitVegan, and I'm just going to share some things that are happening in my personal life. Usually, I don't do this. Usually, I do this on my podcast, but I'm just going to be real with you guys because my goal is to be authentic and share the raw vegan lifestyle as much as possible, authentically and honestly and truthfully. So, yeah, this has nothing to do with being raw, although I'm going to talk to you about two things that have helped me stay raw in a time of crisis, in a time of really horrible stress. Um, but let me just share, first of all, what is going on in my life. So, I hate talking about this stuff. Okay, so I found a dream apartment. Many of you guys know because many of you guys are in my private community, and we meet every Monday, and like you have been, you know, asking me questions about the move and everything. Okay, so I moved on January 15th, and it is the most beautiful apartment I've ever seen in my life. 500 square foot balcony, sauna, crazy luxury shower, beautiful kitchen. I had a video up of me in the kitchen, but I deleted it because I'll tell you in a minute why. But yeah, so I have not been able to sleep since January 15th because right underneath my apartment, and this is completely my fault, I didn't do the I didn't do the proper investigating. So right underneath my apartment is a big room with all of these pipes where the chiller is, the boiler, and the AC unit for the entire building. And all of these machines are like vibrating and making really loud noise. And so I look back at the video because when I toured the apartment, on the video there is a noise, but I didn't hear it because I was so blinded by the beautiful apartment, okay? By the luxury, by the balcony, and there was people talking, and like I don't know, yeah. What's glitter isn't always gold. You know that expression? Okay, so now, so I have not been able to sleep, and even worse than that, because as a raw vegan, you can handle no sleep, like no problem. When I do the Woodstock Fruit Festival, I don't sleep. I didn't sleep for like 8 days. And then finally I fell asleep. I got like 3 hours each night after that. So, I'm used to not sleeping, and as a raw vegan, you can get by. You can get by. But it takes a toll on you. So, I wasn't sleeping, but that wasn't the main problem. The main problem is that I started getting migraines for the first time in my entire life. My raw vegan life. I used to get migraines as a kid, as a teenager, and in my 20s, but I have not gotten migraines since 2010. All right, so I was started having severe migraines and I haven't been able to work. I've been just barely hanging on, doing the bare minimum that I can, barely filming videos, barely working on my projects. I have a book that I'm trying to finish. I can't, I'm working on a new course. So, long story short is a few days ago, I told my landlord I can't do this anymore. I have to break the lease. And I reached out to my friends. I reached out to my friends and my private community members, and I was like, does anybody by any crazy chance know anyone that owns an Airbnb that I could rent? And one of my fruity cuties, I mean, God works in mysterious ways. One of my fruity cuties owns an Airbnb in Fort Lauderdale, and she was like, yeah, you can stay there for free as long as you need. And I was like, what? No, no, I will find a way to pay you. How much? No, she won't let me pay. So I'm staying in a beautiful Airbnb. I'm going to do a tour and post the link to the Airbnb. And there's fruit growing in the back. There's like, yeah, there's moringa, there's banana trees and stuff. And okay, like what? So anyway, it's about 30, 40 minutes from me. So I've been staying here for the last few days and just crying and praying and And this is one of the things that helps me so much, okay, in times of crisis, because I can't turn to food anymore. I don't have a vice. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't have food to numb the pain and the stress of being alive, right? Everyone's dealing with stress in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know where I'm going to live. I wasn't planning financially on moving twice in 1 month. And I spent a lot of money to get into this building. It's a really, really nice building. It's very luxurious and beautiful. And I spent almost $10,000 to get in and to move, and four deposits plus another 1,200 for the building, and then another 1,000 for the fees and the move-in fee and trash deposit fee and common area fee, and there's a gym fee, and yeah, like $10,000. Um, and I'm not getting any of that back because I'm breaking my lease because I have to. And another thing I'm just venting. Thanks for letting me vent. Another thing that's been getting to me a lot is that people that have come into my apartment, the chief engineer, my landlord, my best friend, they all hear it, but it doesn't bother them. They all hear the sound and they're like, I hear it, but like I just block it out. And so I'm like being gaslit because people around me are telling me it's fine, you could just live with it. And it's not fine. I'm telling you, I'm getting migraines. And I've been in this Airbnb for a few days and I have not gotten one migraine. My headaches are gone, and the AC just came on. So hopefully you can't hear that, but this is nothing. This is not going to I don't know who can possibly. Do you hear that? Should I move? I don't know. But listen, I don't know who can possibly live like this, but I was thinking about it, and yeah, the raw vegan diet, after 15 years, it makes you more sensitive than most people. I mean, honestly, if I ate the way that other people eat, I would be really sick. They're not getting sick, you see? So I'm much more sensitive at this point, and your senses are heightened. Your eyesight gets better, your hearing gets better, your taste gets better, your smell gets better. And when I say better, it also gets more sensitive. So, like, fruit is sweeter, celery is saltier. You can smell things more, and the toxic cleaning products, you can't be around those things. They give you a headache if you're sensitive and if you've been raw for as long as I have. And it's worth it, absolutely, because everybody around me has health problems. But what I'm trying to say is it's not easy to be healthy in a toxic world. And I have been struggling so much with this decision to break my lease because I have been forcing myself to try and sleep there. And I'm there all the time. I work from home 24/7. I don't go out for work. I just go out to go to the beach. That's it. And food shopping. But like, I'm there 24/7 for the last 2 weeks. And finally I said, I can't take this anymore. I have to get out of here. So I'm staying in an Airbnb for free, and it's gorgeous. And I will show you around. I'll show you everything, backyard and everything, in a separate video. But the long story short is that, one thing that helped me a lot yesterday is I shut my phone off and I took a break from life. So I shut my phone off, no screens, no TV, no talking. And I just prayed and I just cried and I just talked to my mom and I talked to my sister. And I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore alone. So I need you guys to help me. And I'm not going to get emotional on this call, but it's like I just want to go home for like a month and just like put my stuff in storage, and I can't do that. I can't do that because I don't have a place to go. I don't have a home. So, I'm just talking to my family, and if you don't know, my family's not here. My family passed away, so I'm just talking to them. I was just like having such a really nice day, just talking to them and looking up at the clouds in the backyard. I'm just so grateful and so blessed to be here in this Airbnb for free. Oh my God, can you imagine? And then Like God is real. God is real. And I don't argue with people about God because there's no way that God is not real. God is working through people every second of every day. And then, when people in the apartment are telling me that it's fine, I can just block it out. My friends and the people that work in the building and stuff, and my landlord, they're like, just block it out, just put on some music. And it's like, yeah, that's what I've been doing, but I'm getting these headaches, these migraines, and they go away as soon as I leave. So I know it's the sound and the vibration of these machines that I'm sleeping over, and I'm living over 24 hours a day. So the point of this video is to tell you, if you're going through a stressful time, a dopamine detox would really be good for you right now. I know it's going to be very, very difficult, but shutting off your phone and just crying it out and praying it out and journaling it out and reading. I really love the book You Are the Placebo by Joe Dispenza. I'm rereading this book because I love it so much. The other thing that helped a lot recently, I'm sorry, I'm just being honest, guys. And I don't feel bad for me because everything's going to be okay. Everything is happening for me. Everything is working out for me. I'm looking at new apartments, and I saw like 6 apartments, and I'm being very careful this time because I had no idea I was so sensitive to sound, and maybe you are as well. I didn't know. Let me know if you've ever dealt with an apartment where you moved in and it was a nightmare. And this apartment is my dream, but I can't, I physically can't live there. And, people telling me that they come and they hear it and they're like, it doesn't bother me. It's the same thing like when people know that animals are being killed and murdered, like they're being tortured and raped and murdered 24/7, and they eat the animals and they know that it's not right and they know about animal cruelty, but it just doesn't bother them. It just doesn't bother them as much as it bothers me. It bothers me that the sound bothers me and animal cruelty bothers me. I can't just eat animals knowing that what the fuck is going on. So, yeah, I'm comparing the two because it's like people tell me to just ignore the construction sound, the sound of the AC and the boiler and the chiller. And it's like, I wish I could, guys. I can't afford to move out. I wish I could. I wish I could ignore it. I mean, it's only a year, but I'm having migraines. I can't have migraines for a whole year. So, I removed the video because I'm trying to beg for my deposit back, at least one deposit, like 1 month rent. I'm not like asking for everything back. I put in two deposits and last month's rent, first month, last month, and I've been there 2 weeks. And I'm not asking for everything, but I'm trying to beg for just at least 1 month back. And I deleted the video in case, like he says, that I talked about the apartment and then he can't rent it because of my video. Maybe, I don't know. I just wanted to take down the video, just because I'm begging for that back. Okay, the other thing, I don't know. This is rambling. I'm sorry. Thanks for letting me vent. The other thing, sorry, my foot's asleep. Hold on. Oh my God. Sorry. My foot's asleep. No joke. Okay, at least my foot can go to sleep. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is this thing that I've been practicing to help me with the grieving process. So I really miss my sister a lot, and something that is helping me tremendously is to grieve for 15 minutes a day, and it's something that very, very powerful. And it's here's how you do it. Okay, so you set a timer and you put on, oh, the noise finally stopped. I'm so sorry about that. You put a timer on for 15 minutes, and for 15 minutes you listen to a song over and over again, just one song over and over again that is really hard for you to listen to, that either reminds you of that person that you miss very much, or it was one of their favorite songs, or just really sad song, or any song that just really reminds you of them. And I've been doing that, and it's been really good for me personally, because I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to grieve. It's hard for me to accept that she's gone, and it's hard for me to cry. I just shove it down with work or, just yeah, work. I don't shove it down with food. I don't shove it down with alcohol or anything like that. I don't have any other vices besides social media, I guess you can call it a vice. But I like to say that I'm hopefully maybe helping one person by being on social media. So anyway, this video is just a video for me to vent, and I appreciate you so much for being here. And just do me a favor. If you're going through something in your life, just know that if you eat healthy, it's going to get better. Everything's going to get better. If you keeping healthy food around the house and sorry, my foot's asleep again. The way I'm sitting. If you keep taking your health into your own hands and taking your health seriously and making good decisions with your food, things do get easier to deal with. If you're sick and stressed, if you're sick and you have to move again after 2 weeks, and it was horrific, this move, because, I didn't pay anyone to help me. I did it all by myself, me and my best friend Awa. And, you know, it was a nightmare. And the nightmare is continuing now because now I don't know where I'm going to live, but I have to find a place ASAP because I can't stay in this Airbnb too much longer. It is booked for the 7th, so I have to leave on the 5th of February. So anyway, the point is that I will be going back to my apartment, of course, because I have to, and I have earplugs, which, by the way, I found really good earplugs, but it's still it's the vibration that gets to me, and my heart is racing. When I wake up, I have a massive headache, but that's what I have to do for now. So I love you guys so much. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you have any advice or suggestions or have been through this before, leave it down below. Let us all know how you got through it. And I promise you, eating raw is saving my life right now. And I'm going to make a few videos on what I'm eating right now and some things. So I'll do that right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye. Soon I'll be recording from my brand new gorgeous apartment. I just know it because I'm choosing to have faith over fear. It is a very scary time right now. I have no idea where I'll be living, but I know that God is working his magic as always. Okay, love you guys. Bye.